So I wanted to come on here real quick and tell you guys what put me into labor, because the last video that I posted with that little workout thing that I did, I got so many messages in my DMs asking me, oh, how long after did you go into labor from doing that? It did not put me into labor. So what really put me into labor, I was at my 38-week appointment and my doctor was like, hey Nicole, like I know that you've been through a lot this pregnancy, you've been in and out of labor and delivery triage, and I know just that you're sick and tired of being pregnant and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna give you this recipe because you are at the 38-week mark, which is technically full term, but not really full term, but it's like the safer side of the full term. I don't know. And I was like, okay, whatever. And she made this recipe. It was called like the midwife's brew. It had castor oil, lemon balm tea, I don't even really remember it, almond butter, which I would never touch ever. I will never touch any of those ingredients. Anyways, so I went home, did that, blended it, and it was like literally like this cup, and it had like probably this much in it, and I only drank like maybe this much because it was so fucking disgusting. It was so disgusting. So after I drank that, I was like, oh my god, my stomach hurts so bad. So I went upstairs, went to my room, I threw up, thinking that I literally threw all of that up. 2 hours later, my contractions were like off the charts. Oh my gosh, like I thought I was having contractions before, and I was like, damn, these hurt. And so that night I had went to L&D for my contractions, and checked me, and I was like 2 centimeters when I got there. They're like, we'll wait an hour to see if your dilation like increased, blah blah blah. So an hour goes by, I was 3 centimeters. Wait another hour, I was still 3 centimeters, but my contractions were so strong. Like the little taco number on the little baby monitor was like in the 140s. Late enough, we're gonna send you home. And I looked at the doctor and I was like, what do you mean you're gonna send me home? Like my contractions hurt so bad, and I'm literally bawling my eyes out because the contractions were so strong and my stomach hurt so bad. So I go home. It was like 2 a.m. by the time that I got home, and I went to sleep in my bed, woke up at like 5 o'clock, went onto the floor because my bed was too comfortable, fall asleep, whatever, wake up, turn the water on in the tub to take a tub to like ease the contractions. Didn't know at this time at 9 o'clock in the morning I was technically in labor. So I'm running the water, I get into the tub for maybe 2 minutes, and I was like, I'm so uncomfortable. No matter what position I sit in, it was just too much for me. So I get out, dry off, lay on the floor, and they're trying to fall back asleep, but my contractions were so strong, and I wasn't crying or anything. I was just like, they were just so strong, they hurt so bad, and I couldn't, like, my husband's like, well, here's some ice, blah blah blah, I'm gonna go downstairs back to my meeting, let me know if you need anything. As soon as he walks out of our bedroom, my water breaks. We get our stuff together, whatever. I couldn't even stand up and put my pants on. Or in the Tesla, driving down the road, not even 5 minutes in the car stalls. Never had a problem with this car ever, and the car would not go. Fast forward, the car goes 30 miles an hour from where we were all the way into the hospital, and as soon as we pulled into the hospital, I felt the baby shift from my like uterus stomach area down into my canal. And my husband's like, we gotta get you a wheelchair, and the lady's like, come sit in the wheelchair. I said, I cannot move, like the baby is literally coming out right now. And get upstairs, and they're trying to interview me, asking me questions and trying to like identify who I am. And I was like, I was literally here last night, I don't need this, like my water broke and the baby's coming, and they're still trying to ask me questions. I'm like, my wristband is still on from last night, I was just here 6 hours ago. Trying to find you a room. I said, I will have this baby right here, I am not kidding. They get upstairs and we're like, we need to try to find you a room. I said, I will have this baby right here, I am not kidding. We got there at 11:11, he came out at 11:18. All because I took the midwife's brew, and literally 6 to 8 hours after taking it, I had the baby. There's my TED Talk. No epidural, no medications, no IV, no nothing, just all complete natural. And if I wasn't done having kids, I'd do it all over again, because that epidural messed my back up for life. I have a 6-year-old, a 2-year-old, and now an 8-week-old. And my back is still messed up from the first time that I had the epidural.